since we've been running that ad, their tourism is through the roof. And then there's Dragon Pearl by Yoon Ha Lee, which is so awesome. If you can imagine Korean mythology meets Star Wars, that's what this is. It's fox spirits in space. Space. Also a New York Times bestseller, fantastic book. And do we have any characters? Oh, we do. There's a few of my favorites, Min, Sujin, and Hanyu. And we have a sponsorship deal from them too.
Oh my god.
Dragon Pearl is brought to you by Ghee. It's the life energy that flows through all of us. It's flowing through you right now. And your friend Jared. It flows through dogs and hamsters. It flows through this rock and even this old Jinju transport. But it doesn't always flow perfectly. Hey, maybe you can help by learning more about geomancy and the foundations of principle, pattern, reason, coherence. Learn this and more at the 1,000 World Space Forces. If you've ever dreamed of leaving your planet for bigger and bolder adventures, the 1,000 World Space Forces is for you. Join today and live tomorrow.
Sign me up. Can you tell I love these books? It's so cool to see all these different authors doing different takes on folklore and mythology and doing so many different cool things with them. Carlos Hernandez did one of my favorites, Sal and Gabby Break the Universe, which is set in a Miami middle school. And Sal, one of the characters, discovers he has the ability to reach into alternate universes and pull things out into our universe. Can you imagine ways that this might get you in trouble? Just a few, yeah. So that is an amazing book. Here's some of the characters from that series. I liked this series so much, I shared the book with Ricks from all kinds of alternate realities. And they all loved it. Although I'm not really convinced Roman Rick knows how to read. Nevertheless, great book. And coming next month, oh, I'm so excited about this. Kwame Imbalia is going to blow you away with Tristan Strong Punches a Hole in the Sky. Comes out in just 1 month, and this is based on African American folklore and West African mythology. And this book just, I don't even know what to say about it. It's so cool. Well, you can kind of tell just from the cover. The book is even cooler than that. So that's coming out next month. Be sure to pick up a copy. So many other things coming out. Next year, looking ahead, Rebecca Rowanhorse is doing a book on Dene, otherwise known as Navajo mythology. That's so good. Ari Shah comes back with book 3, The Tree of Wishes. Sal and Gabby Fix the Universe, I should hope so. Comes out after that. And Paola Santiago and the River of Tears is based on one of my favorite folk legends that I knew growing up in South Texas, La Llorona, the Weeping Woman. And I guarantee you, when I heard this first, we used to go camping in Texas. I never slept at night because I was so afraid of La Llorona. And as soon as you read this book, I'm hoping you'll be just as terrified as I was. So all of that is happening, and if you want a little bit more about Camp Jupiter, there's also a companion book coming out. This is a shorter book, but it is a diary by a probatio, one of the young people just going through Camp Jupiter, so you can see day to day what would it be like if you were part of the Roman Legion. Wow, all of that is happening. And Lester, of course, will be back one more time for the Trials of Apollo, the 5th book, which will be called The Tower of Nero. Obviously, I don't want to spoil anything for you since you just got the 4th book.
Oh
so, all I can really tell you is we're going back to where this series began, which means we're going back to New York, which means Camp Half-Blood. Who will you see from Camp Half-Blood? You'll have to wait and find out, but you will see some friends that you know. Not to worry about that. Wow! And that's a lot of stuff. Which brings me to my favorite part of all, Q&A. Now, when